Have you ever felt completely exhausted, not just physically, but deep down in your soul? Not in a dramatic, movie-like way, but a quiet, persistent feeling of being tired of everything. If this resonates with you, you're not alone. This feeling, which we can call existential fatigue,
is a complex psychological state that many people experience at some point in their lives. It's more than just a bad mood or a rough week. It's a profound sense of weariness with the very act of existing.
Today, we're going to explore the psychology behind this feeling, understand where it comes from, and most importantly, discuss how to navigate our way through it. So, what exactly is existential fatigue? It's not a formal diagnosis you'd find in a medical textbook. Instead, it's a concept that helps describe a state of deep emotional, mental, and spiritual exhaustion. People experiencing this often feel detached, as if they're just going through the motions of life. The colors of the world seem faded, joy feels distant, and even simple tasks can feel like climbing a mountain. It's a feeling of being weighed down by the sheer effort of being. This isn't laziness or a lack of motivation in the usual sense. It's a sign that our inner resources are depleted, that our spirit is running on empty. One of the primary drivers of this feeling is a perceived lack of meaning or purpose. Think about it. From a young age, we're often given a script: go to school, get a good job, build a family, and so on.
But what happens when you follow the script and still feel empty? Or what if the script doesn't resonate with you at all? When our daily actions don't align with our deeper values?
Or when we don't even know what those values are, a sense of futility can set in. We start asking questions like, what's the point of all this? Or is this all there is? This disconnect between our daily grind and a larger sense of purpose is a major source of existential fatigue. It's like rowing a boat with all your might, but having no destination in sight. You just get tired. Another huge factor is chronic stress and burnout. Our modern world is a pressure cooker. We're constantly bombarded with information, social expectations, and the relentless demand to be productive, successful, and happy. Social media often makes it worse, presenting a curated highlight reel of everyone else's perfect lives, making our own struggles feel isolating and personal. This non-stop pressure wears us down over time. It's not just the big, stressful events, but the accumulation of small, daily stressors, the traffic, the deadlines, the notifications that slowly drains our battery. When our nervous system is constantly in a state of high alert, it eventually leads to burnout, where exhaustion and cynicism become our default state. Social disconnection also plays a massive role. Humans are fundamentally social creatures. We need genuine connection to thrive. But in a world that's more digitally connected than ever, many of us feel more isolated. Superficial interactions on social media can't replace the deep, meaningful bonds that nurture our souls. When we lack a strong support system, we can be truly vulnerable with who see us and accept us for who we are. We can feel profoundly alone in our struggles. This loneliness can amplify feelings of meaninglessness and make the burden of existence feel so much heavier. It's hard to stay energized for a journey when you feel like you're rewalking it completely by yourself. So, we've talked about what causes this deep weariness, but what can we do about it? How do we find our way back to a life that feels vibrant and worth living? The first step, and perhaps the most important one, is acknowledging the feeling without judgment. It's okay to feel this way. It doesn't mean you're broken or ungrateful. It's a signal from your mind and body that something needs to change. Fighting the feeling or shaming yourself for it only adds another layer of exhaustion. Instead, try to approach it with curiosity. Ask yourself, what is this feeling trying to tell me? What is out of balance in my life? Once we acknowledge it, we can begin the work of rediscovering meaning. This doesn't have to be some grand earth-shattering purpose. Meaning is often found in the small things. It could be in nurturing a plant, mastering a new recipe, or having a heartfelt conversation with a friend. It's about finding things that connect you to something larger than yourself. This could be creativity, like painting or writing. It could be compassion, like volunteering or helping a neighbor. It could be curiosity, like learning a new skill or exploring a new place. Start small. What is one thing, no matter how tiny, that sparks a little bit of interest or joy? Follow that spark. Another crucial strategy is to actively combat burnout by setting boundaries and prioritizing rest. Real rest. This isn't just about getting enough sleep, though that's vital. It's about creating space in your life where you're not on. This means disconnecting from your phone, saying no to commitments that drain you, and scheduling time for activities that genuinely recharge you. Maybe it's a walk in nature, listening to music, or simply sitting in silence for a few minutes. In our productivity-obsessed culture, it can feel radical to choose rest, but it's not a luxury. It's a necessity for long-term well-being. You have to recharge your battery before you can expect it to power anything. And of course, we need to rebuild our connections. Reach out to one person you trust. You don't have to pour out your entire soul, but you can start by saying, "I've been feeling a bit off lately." Opening up, even a little, can lift a huge weight. If your social circle feels small, look for communities built around shared interests. Join a book club, a hiking group, a local class. The goal is to find your people, the ones who make you feel seen and supported. Shared experiences and mutual support are powerful antidotes to the isolation that fuels existential fatigue. It's also really important to mention that sometimes this feeling of being tired of existing can be a symptom of a deeper mental health condition, like depression. While the strategies we've discussed can be incredibly helpful, they might not be enough on their own. If this feeling is persistent, overwhelming, and interferes with your daily life, please consider seeking professional help. Talking to a therapist or counselor can provide you with tools, support, and a safe space to explore these feelings. There is absolutely no shame in seeking help. It's a sign of strength and self-awareness. Taking care of your mental health is just as important as taking care of your physical health. So, to recap, feeling tired of existing is a real and valid experience. It often stems from a lack of meaning, chronic burnout, and social disconnection. The path forward involves acknowledging the feeling without judgment, rediscovering purpose in small ways, setting firm boundaries to allow for true rest, and intentionally cultivating genuine human connection. It's not a quick fix, but a gentle, ongoing process of realigning your life with what truly nourishes your soul. Remember to be patient and compassionate with yourself. You're navigating a very human experience. If you've ever felt this way, I hope this video has helped you feel a little less alone and a little more hopeful. Small steps can lead to big changes. Start with one thing today. Maybe it's a 5-minute walk outside, a text to a friend, or just taking a few deep breaths. You have the capacity to find your way back to a life that feels lighter and more vibrant. Thank you so much for watching. If this video resonated with you, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more conversations about psychology and living a more meaningful life. And I'd love to hear from you in the comments. What's one small thing that helps you recharge? Sharing our experiences can help us all. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one.